Hello, everyone.
Hello.
As Wesley would say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, and welcome to Intercept Insights. So Wesley's not with us this week. Instead, we've got Karl just below here somewhere. There he is.
Hi, everybody.
And this new guy here with his crazy hair. I'm loving it.
Oh, lost sound there.
Oh, say that again, Karl. You went a bit audio issues.
Oh, I don't know if you can hear us. Karl, can you hear us?
I think Karl's lost it. I think he's lost some audio. Well, this is what happens with live streams, for example, especially when new employee started just today and just got his internet sorted literally a couple of hours or so ago.
Karl, blink twice if you need help.
Well, no, there's no blinking. He's fine. Maybe try your headphones on and off, Karl. Surface headphones too have a tendency to do this every now and again. You wouldn't get this if Wesley was here.
Oh, no. Can't get it, staff.
Look at this. If you want, Karl, try rejoining and coming back in. But until then, Gregor, tell me a bit about what you've been at this week.
Oh, caught off guard.
One second, Gregor. Wesley would normally do this. Bear with us. There we go. So, Gregor, what have you been at this week?
I'm just checking my diary to remind myself. So this week has been quite interesting because myself and Daniel got to look at a proof of concept for a customer with Azure Synapse. Ooh, and I had only done a little bit about that, so that was good to listen to. And Dan kind of took lead on that, so that was good. We kind of learned a little bit about Azure Synapse as we were going. That was cool. That was Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday I also did a workshop for Azure Fundamentals for ISVs. I usually do the session on Azure Governance. That covers things like Azure Policy, Azure Resource Graph, and what's the last part? Cost Management. So that's kind of what I did on Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday afternoon was more Synapse. And then what else did we do? Prep for this morning. I also renewed my MCT before I forget. So did that.
Congratulations.
And then I also got notification that I can do my Azure Dev recertification. So I need to set that. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. And more Data Factory stuff. So yeah, that as well as Synapse. So it's been kind of data stuff all week.
Nice.
What about yourself? What have you been up to?
For me, obviously AKS, a bit more AKS. I had a call with another company today about 24/7 monitoring for AKS, which was quite interesting. So looking into things like that. I've been spending a bit of time with Azure Defender and Azure Policy for AKS, trying to see how they work together, considering they use the same policies and all of that weird quirks you get with it, and trying to set up some nice initiatives for that.
Sounds like a blog post coming.
Maybe even a video if I'm feeling adventurous, but don't hold me on that one. I just need to get it totally in my head and understand exactly how it all works before I can put it down on paper. But it's been quite interesting, really. Some bits I didn't expect to happen. I'm sort of finding that Azure Defender, Azure Policy are pretty similar because they're using the same policies. But you're managing them in different places, and you just need one place to manage it. So we need like an overarching policy manager, or just move Azure Policy into Azure Security Center. I don't know, but something needs happening because it's a bit of a mess in my opinion at the moment. I know you know quite a bit about Azure policies and that, doing your governance talks, but yeah, I need to look a bit further into that. But apart from that, I also renewed my MCT as well, which is fun. And you've just reminded me that my architect exam is actually due for renewal. So that's been a long time since I did that, because I did that back in the beta stages and they just kept extending it. So that's quite a few years ago. Should I I'll probably just try it first and see what happens before brushing up. But, we get the free retakes and everything, so we should be okay.
I'll need to brush up for my dev one, because it's looks like it's API management and a bit of Cosmos.
Cosmos, yeah. I hear quite a bit about Cosmos in that exam.
I've done a wee bit of Cosmos, not a huge amount, so I'll need to brush up on that. That should be good.
Well, it should be good, especially now they've got the free service in Cosmos, so you can actually do a lot more stuff with that. which is awesome. So Karl's
keeping an eye out for Karl.
He's still having a few technical issues. So what we're going to do next is let's do a what's new in Azure. I haven't done any prep for this, so this is going to be quite fun. Let's have it. So, Gregor, what's new in Azure?
I knew you were going to say that. So what's new in Azure? Soft delete for blobs for Azure Data Lake storage is now in public preview.
Oh, nice.
So that's good.
Cool.
And so that's pretty cool. So soft delete's been available for data storage, but not data lake storage. So that's now in public preview. I'm also quickly reviewing this. So it looks like Azure Maps for Android SDK is available, and so is the Azure Image Builder service, which is now in GA. So there's three things.
Yeah, that's the image builder that's based on Packer, I think, isn't it? The HashiCorp Packer. That's quite cool. So that's now gone GA, so you can use it to make your images for your Windows VMs. Or does it? I think it works with Linux VMs as well, but I might be wrong there. I've not really used it. That's quite a few new features coming.
Yeah, the last one is public preview. So the Azure Auto Manager now supports Azure Arc enabled servers.
Yeah, that was the big update. Well, that and I think the data services for Azure Arc have now gone GA as well, which is amazing news. So you can run Azure SQL anywhere pretty much. On AWS infrastructure, Google infrastructure, on your on-prem infrastructure, and it can all be projected to Azure where you can then manage it. And that to me is really cool. I'm really loving what Azure Arc is doing now. I need to spend a lot more time with it because it can do Kubernetes, it can do data, it can do VMs, which you just said is in preview. So auto manage is amazing. So you don't have to worry about managing your VMs because auto manage can do that. And to be able to do that for a physical box or a VM in your data center this technology just keeps growing and growing, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm just checking, and Karl still isn't back. So
so I've got another one. We've got the ingestion client for Azure Speech is now available as well. So that basically says, in conjunction with Azure Speech, it allows customers to transcribe audio files without any development efforts.
Oh wow,
so it was nice.
That's really cool. Yeah. So we could do a podcast, inject that into this, and it would just do all the captions or notes for. That's really cool. I like the sound of that. I think John Lunn actually has done a blog post on that already as well.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, go on Twitter, find John Lunn or Johnny Chips as he's known, and I'm sure he's done a blog post on that. So have a look at that. That could be quite interesting for people doing podcasts because captions are always good. Maybe even here we could put it in the description, or maybe put subtitles for when people rewatch. That's quite a good one. I like that. So Karl's still not here. He only got his broadband installed this morning.
I need to explain why I'm wearing a blue hat. Explain why I'm wearing this. I'm starting to roast. So Karl, before he started Intercept, his partner said on Twitter, 500 likes and Karl will dye his hair blue. And so he got more than 50 likes even. So he got more than 50 likes. I think he got 100 or something. Before he left his last place, he dyed his hair blonde because obviously he had dark hair beforehand, and he looked like Slim Shady Eminem, which was hilarious to see. I really liked it. And then on the 25th, he dyed his hair blue live on Twitter, which was amazing to see. He even had some blue plastic bag over his head at one point. It was hilarious. And now today it looks a bit green because of the light, but it's all blue and it's for charity. I think he's raised over £2,000 now, which is amazing. Yeah. It's 4 different charities. I can't remember all the charities. I haven't got it in front of me. I was hoping Karl would be here to talk about this bit, but he's not here yet. 4 amazing charities. He's raised over £2,000, all for dyeing his hair. I think one of them, Girls Who Code, a charity to do with kids that Isidora, so Thomas Mauer's partner, went and helped this orphanage, I think it was, in Vietnam or something like that. And all these kids there, and she was helping them learn and, enrich their lives. And that's one of the charities, which is amazing. So some money is going to be going to them soon, which will be cool. Yeah. Good on him for doing all that.
I think Rebecca, which is Karl's partner, has told us some charities. So we got Black Girls Code is one of them. I don't know if she's got any others in there, so that's another one. And there's one more. But yeah, it's really cool that he's gone and done this, and Gregor's supporting him here right now with a blue wig.
Well, yeah. So in honor for him doing that, we decided for the stand-up for his first day, which is today, we would all buy blue wigs. So trying to convince some people to buy a blue wig was quite a good laugh. So I don't know if you can show the Twitter thing that I've put in the chat there. Can you show this is our stand-up this morning. I don't know if you can share that.
So let me see if I can get this open and we share it as a window or something. This will be interesting. This is where you miss Wesley because he does all this stuff.
He's got it all. He's got it. We slag him and wind him up about being nervous and all that, but he's got it down to a T.
Yeah. So let me just share my second screen.
Yeah, so this is just to explain why I'm wearing a blue wig. So I'm going to take off in a minute because I'm absolutely melting.
So hopefully you can see the screen. And there he is. There's Karl in his blue wig, and there's all of us in our blue wigs as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good laugh.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. It was very hot this morning, though, so I definitely took mine off and not putting it back on for a little while. So what else, Gregor? Let's have a little look at the comments. Okay, so we've got some more comments from Rebecca with the other charities. So one was Into Science UK.
Oh yeah,
which was cool. And we've also got Action Mental Health, which is an awesome, good charity. And the orphanage is Two-Town Orphanage Community Recommendation. And so again, that was from Izzy, which is awesome. And then
Dan tells me the dev set renewal's hard going.
All right. Dan also says, why does he still look bald even with a wig on? Dan, I wish I could answer that one. I have no idea. But
Alan, that's my usual hair, but only at the weekends.
David saying that the blue wig was quite itchy. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Mine was all over the face and hair everywhere. It was not good. Yeah. Love Alan's comment. I thought that Gregor's normal hair. Yeah, I could see him with that on normally as well.
Yeah, I bought two wigs, but I'm not showing you the other one. The other one was sort of a bit of a carry-on.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best.
And then Rebecca's got another comment in saying she's really carrying the cook team today. Yeah, definitely. We can see who's the number one resource there. We're writing notes, Karl, about this. You know, you've let us down. No, I'm only messing. Yeah, and we got another comment from someone saying that they thought Dan looked lovely. So Dan, you got a bit of love here. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one, I think, quick.
That was Sally. Sally's allowed to say that.
Yeah.
It's all good fun. Yeah, so it was a good thing to do, and hats off to him for raising over £2,000 for charity. So that was amazing.
Yeah, definitely. So, right, let's
what else
we got on. So it would be guest of the week, but he was already here, and he's not here anymore, which is good. Yeah, for first day, and he does this to us. It's just absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, off the flyer.
Yeah. Oh, we got a comment in, I think, from someone else. So let's have a little look at this. Rennie, any experience with new VM image builder service that's gone GA? So I have tried it in the past before it was GA, and I couldn't get on with it, so I got rid of it and just built a sysprep Windows Server image and just did it that way. Probably not the best way to do it, you know, but it worked. So hopefully now it's gone GA, all these weird quirks have gone out of it, and we might actually be able to use it. Should be good. It's quite good that it's built on open source technology like HashiCorp Packer and that, so I'm sure it works quite well now. Yeah.
Okay. What about have you? I wanted to ask you a quick question. Have you tried Windows 11 yet?
Yes, I have. So I've been using Windows 11 as my daily driver since it got released to the Insider track.
And are you using it right now?
I'm not using it right now because I didn't want to have technical issues like Karl. So I reverted back to my Surface Book 3 and Windows 10. But yeah, my Windows 11 I've got it on my Surface Laptop 3, and it's been absolutely rock solid. It's been working perfectly well. It's weird, but it actually feels quicker, especially at startup as well. I'm sure it's just in my head because it's new, but yeah, it's really good. And me and a couple of other people on Twitter, so Simon Lee and someone else and a couple of other people were sort of racing to download it and install it, be the first one to install it. So that was quite fun. I sat there eating my dinner, watching a bit of TV whilst installing Windows 11 and then playing with it. So yeah, have you used Windows 11 yet, Gregor?
I haven't. No. So do you like it? I forgot to ask. Do you like it? Is it? Looks really nice.
There's so many cool little bits. Like you can, if there's an update and you want to restart, it tells you roughly how long it's going to take to restart as well, which is amazing. Cool. If you're like you want to maximize a window or move it, snap it to the side, you can sort of hover over the maximize button, and it lets you pick which quarter is center of the screen, so you don't need power toys anymore, which is really cool. Another thing I found is it lets me know which microphone is being used, but I think that's also available in Windows 10, but it's more prominent in Windows 11, I find. And I think Karl's back. Are you back, Karl?
Yay!
He sounds like a robot. I love this. This is amazing. I thought I was the only robot.
It's usually like you. It sounds like a robot.
Okay, it's not better.
Yeah,
that's better. There we go. Welcome back.
There we go.
Nice to have you back.
Thank you. My Surface decided that it was updating. I wasn't busy at all in the middle of our last conversation. So, yeah, sorry about that.
Nice.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So, did you say nice things about me when I was gone?
No, not at all. For the people who don't know anything about you, tell us a little bit about you and your background and things like that. Where you're from?
So, I'm from Northern Ireland. Just actually moving house at the minute, moving to a place called Waringstown, which is near Craigavon. I've worked in IT now for, my goodness, must be 8, 9, maybe 10 years now. In one shape or form, I used to work for myself, and then through MSPs, and now into working for Intercept and working with Azure. So, nice. Yeah, it's good fun.
So, what was you doing before you worked in IT? Because 8 to 9 years isn't that long, really.
Yeah, if you do the maths, there's still a bit of working life there before that. So, before I started working in IT full time when I was about 30. Before that, I was working for a finance company, so doing a lot of client management, relationship management, account manager type stuff. And before that, I sold furniture. So
nice.
Took me a while to get here. Took me a while to get to IT, but I'm here now.
What made you change career to IT?
I've always been interested. Always been that guy that people came to get their computers fixed or cleaned up or to remove questionable viruses from their systems. I was always that guy. So I decided I wanted to do it full time, and got my head down and just worked.
Nice, that's cool.
So
I remember those days, removing viruses and all that on the laptops. And I'm glad I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I will clear your browse history before I even look at your laptop. I think it's the best bet.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Karl, what made you join Intercept, just out of interest?
So, getting to work with software companies, getting to work with leading edge cloud native technologies is what really attracts me to Intercept, and being able to learn an awful lot from the staff that are already at Intercept made it a really attractive job offer. So Intercept have a reputation in the industry for as well as being a really good place to work, a cool place to work for doing good deployments and making good, having good customers and having good customer relationships.
Nice, that's cool. So I know you studied for quite a few exams and you're quite up for doing exams. What's your next exam and why?
So until yesterday, it was the AZ303 because I want to get my architecture cert before the end of the year. In fact, well before the end of the year if I can manage it. But with Microsoft releasing the beta Azure networking exam and me really liking networking, I decided that I'm going to try and go get the beta AZ700 when it's released. It's due release this week or next.
Yeah, sometime this month. So
yeah, so yeah, I'll be getting the head down and studying for it and trying to pass the beta when it's released.
Nice, I just wanted to say hello to Thomas. Thomas Thornton's on, and he's put Karl Cook fan club. Like it.
Hey Thomas, how's it going?
Let's try and get that trending or something.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
I wanted to ask, what's the? I'm nosy. What's in the box behind you, and what book are you reading?
So that's a shelf unit that I haven't built yet because, I would say I've been too busy, but probably too lazy is the better answer. And the other book is an AZ303 study guide. Hang on. I realise I have wireless headphones now, so I can get up and move. So it's
cool.
Oh, nice.
Quite a big book, that one. Is that the architect? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's the technologies, Azure Architect Technologies study guide.
Okay, so when
it's definitely been read a bit.
Yes, definitely been read a bit.
When is the beta you're going to do for the networking? When is that?
It's not booked yet, so as soon as they release it to be booked, I'll book it, and probably set up within a couple of weeks. My 303 exam is booked for the middle of August, so we'll see if that has to be moved.
Hopefully there'll be a bit of crossover, so
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of crossover in the 303 content with what I've already sat in the security exams, the 500 and the administrator, the 104. There's quite a bit of crossover there. I just find the 303 just goes into a lot more technical detail, which is good.
So Sani's asking, can anyone try out the new Windows 11 yet?
And the answer is, if you want to put your machine into the insiders dev ring, then yes, you can. But just be warned, it could break. So don't maybe don't do it on your daily driver, but do it on a machine. Unless you've got a backup machine ready to go, if you really need to work, then do it. If you haven't, then maybe not. I don't know, but yeah, do it.
You installed on a backup machine, yeah?
Yeah. I've got my Surface laptop free, and I'm using that, which is this one here. And so this has got Windows 11 on it, and then I've got the Surface Book free, which is what I'm using now to stream, and that has just Windows 10 on it. So yeah.
So Karl, quick question: how's day one going? Has it been quiet? Has it been a nice, easy entry, or did I hear someone got you involved in a customer call straight away?
A certain colleague of mine got me involved in a customer call straight out the gate. But no, it's been good fun. We're collaborating on a design for a software company, so that's pretty cool. It's good to get your teeth into something straight out the door. So, but yeah, nice. The first day's been good fun. I don't know if you covered everybody having blue hair already, but my first introduction to life at Intercept was opening up a Teams call to everybody wearing blue wigs, so that's pretty awesome.
I enjoyed that. That was funny.
It was good fun. It was good fun.
Just for the people who may have missed it, I'm just going to share the screen again, hopefully. So yeah. That's what it looked like. So for the people who've only just joined or whatever, or Karl, because you didn't see it before, that was us this morning.
Love it.
It is great.
Nice. So how's the house move going?
Yeah, the house move is going okay. It's a bit chaotic. The internet, which I'm using now, was meant to be installed yesterday, in time for me starting with Intercept this morning. That didn't happen. So the internet was installed this morning, so I had to find somewhere else to work from this morning for my first day at Intercept. So that was fun and chaotic and stressful.
Where was you working, Karl?
A friend of mine, he won't be watching, but he's called James, is a minister in a local church. So I borrowed a room off him today. I knew he had Wi-Fi because I installed it for him. So
So day one, you started in a church?
Yes, day one, I spent my first half day in a church office just using their Wi-Fi.
Love it.
Love it. Absolutely amazing. What a way to start.
Yeah. So, and yeah, it's about 45 minutes from my new house. So yeah,
Oh, that's
a
not
bit,
bad.
a bit of driving and working from a church for a few hours this morning.
Nice. So, Karl, I want to ask you about your Surface Book 3. Now you've had an issue with it. What's your thoughts about the Surface Book 3?
It's a nice slick device. It needs taught when I'm busy and when I'm not busy. Because the first thing that happened was all the Bluetooth devices went off, so nothing was working. And then it just decided it was rebooting itself. So, definitely I'm going to have to watch the video back. There'll be a couple of minutes of me just sitting there looking at the camera going, what?
It was so funny.
It's funny when Richard's sound goes because he sounds like a robot. That happens quite a lot as well.
Yeah.
But aside from that incident, it's been a pretty good experience so far.
Cool. So you're definitely coming back tomorrow then?
Yes, definitely. If I make it to the end of the day, we're an hour and a half to go to the end of the day. If I make it to the end of the day, yes, I'll come back tomorrow.
Good. And then tomorrow you have bookcases built behind you as well?
I'm going to remain on that one, perhaps.
Okay.
I'll have to talk to my wife to see what priorities we have this evening. But bookcases might be on them. We'll see.
Cool. That's good. And then you need to get some lights like Gregor's got.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some echo reduction in this room. So any tips?
Yeah, once you get furniture and stuff, that'll be a bit better. But yeah.
Cool. Oh, we got a nice question in from Alan. So I just popped that on the screen. How do you deal with the different time zones for all the stuff at Intercept? So it's actually only an hour difference, really. So it's not too bad at all. We mostly start at 8 o'clock here in the UK, 8 till 5. Which is fine, normal hours, and yeah, there's no issue at all. Unless you guys have any.
No. I mean, I think because people probably don't know that we've only got people in. But we've actually got people in the UK. Someone started today from the South Africa, which is good, a developer. We've got sales women as well in Germany, but apart from that, everybody else is in the Netherlands. So 1 hour difference between everyone, so that's cool. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you just have to have Google Translate open quite a lot.
Yes,
yeah,
that is my lifesaver.
Yeah, discovered that earlier. Definitely a Google Translate here.
And the translate feature inside Office is actually really good as well.
That's really good.
Translate that whole document from Dutch to English, and email as well works. So you can just right-click the email and translate it. So
yeah, we're doing everything in English for the last wee while, so it's getting less and less having to translate. So it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Really enjoying it.
Definitely.
So Richard, what you're studying for what's CTA?
Certified Kubernetes Administrator. So a lot of hands-on stuff needed. I need to start learning about etcd backups and restores and all of this crazy Linux stuff that I've touched years ago in the past, and now I need to refresh my memory and learn it all again. And so that's been quite fun. I've got my little Raspberry Pi cluster on my desk. Gets booted up every morning with the anticipation of me actually doing something with it, and I never do. So it's just sat there blinking at me all throughout the day, which is fun, but it's all good.
Cool.
What about you, Gregor? Have you any exams coming up?
I keep trying to study for the AI 102, but yeah, I keep getting too busy with work stuff, so I keep putting it off. So yeah, I do a wee bit here and there, but I probably need to blast it for a week and then go on. What's this? What's this?
Apparently, I need to pick up an accent. See, I think I have got an accent, but maybe I don't. Being down south.
Is neutral English accent a lack of an accent now? Okay, that works for me.
Yeah, it's all good. Thanks, Alan.
What are you looking forward to the most at Intercept, Karl?
Just getting the grips with some more cloud native stuff, the likes of AKS, which hopefully Richard will teach me a lot about.
Definitely.
just getting to work with a wide range of customers. The attraction with working with ISVs is that they tend to be very technical, the people you're dealing with. So you tend to get to the meat very quickly when you're doing these things. So yeah, looking forward just to getting stuck in.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more, in my eyes, fun when the customer actually knows a bit about it, so you can actually bounce ideas off and try and help them push their technology to the next level, maybe do a bit of re-architecting, code changes to make it more cloud native. It's just awesome rather than working for an enterprise customer where you're just lifting and shifting. It's fun, but it's not as fun as what we're doing in my eyes.
The customer that I was speaking to this morning, we were talking to developers, and when we were talking about what Azure is capable of, you could see the ideas start to generate and the vision within those guys. And then when you're talking about security and features that Azure can bring to the game for them, you can see that it will make a difference to what they're doing and how they operate. So it's pretty cool.
Speaking of games, do you play Fortnite? That's what Wesley wants me to ask you.
I don't play Fortnite. I keep threatening to get my 12-year-old son to teach me how to Fortnite. But I think I told you before, Gregor, I don't understand a game where you have to shoot and build at the same time.
Don't build, just shoot.
Just shoot, right, okay. But my son tells me that I get killed very quickly if I don't build.
That's me. See, Wesley's usually building, he's way up high, and I'm down on the ground getting killed.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I can't. Multitasking is not something I'm great at, so I can't build and shoot at the same time. Just one or the other, please, not both.
Yeah.
But always up for a laugh. So
right. Well, talking about being up for a laugh, we've got a comment in from Stefan, which is saying, "Can you do the iconic Fortnite dance?"
I have no idea what an iconic Fortnite dance is.
I don't know. I think we should get Stefan on. We should get Stefan on here.
Get Stefan on
to actually show us what it is. Yeah.
So we're trying to get Stefan do the iconic Fortnite dance? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we're trying to get that arranged and get it on.
Wait, are you any good at bingo? Because we do Intercept bingo. Just wanting to know if you're any good at that.
Sure. We'll wing it either way.
We'll give it a go. So we normally do a fun fact of the week. Do we have one? Should I bring up the intro for that, or?
Sure.
All right.
We'll make something up. Yeah. We'll make them up.
So, what's the fun facts then, guys?
I think my fun fact today was I was speaking to the new start from South Africa, whose name just went straight out of my head there, but I was talking to him earlier on, and he's living in Johannesburg, which I think is amazing, and he's just waiting on his documents to then move to the Netherlands.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's a developer, so hopefully tomorrow we have our Intercept Cafe. So at the end of the week, we all get together on team and just have a kind of friendly chat and we drink at the end of the day, and we get to know each other. So we'll get to speak to him then. And there's also what was the other guy's? Was it Nico? I can never remember the other guy's name as well. The new project manager starting today, whose name has also jumped out of my head. But
Niels.
Yeah,
we'll get to meet all these guys on tomorrow. So that'll be good.
Yeah, so busy. July's been a busy month for new employees, which is awesome to see how we're growing. I'm really excited.
Yep.
So, Karl, what's your fun fact?
Fun facts that I decided to move house, change job, and get new internet all at the same time. So,
and dye your hair.
And dye my hair blue. So I wouldn't recommend all of those things at once.
With all that stress, how have you even got hair?
That's why it's dyed blue. It was starting to go grey, so it's now dyed blue to hide. Raising money for charity, it's just hiding grey hair.
Oh, nice. Right, so and then I think that's pretty much all we got time for, because we don't want to go on too much. So I'm just going to bring up the last one, and then we're all done. So thanks everyone for coming and listening and watching. Sorry about the technical issues from Karl, but we got
apologies for that.
quite well.
It's all good.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to bring up the last one now.